Hello, what's up everyone? My name is Ishan Matanu from Omnibotics, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a really cool automation that I made in PipeDream. So what's the goal of this automation? Well, let's say that you have a friend that usually sends you a lot of long messages, voice messages, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, etc. And you don't actually have time to listen to it, or let's say that you are in a very crowded environment. It could also be a colleague that sends you a voice message that is actually really important, but because of the environment around you, you can't listen to it for some reason. All right, so I got working using Telegram. So you actually have to forward the message to your bot that you will be creating, and let's transfer this test message to my bot and see how it goes. So basically the workflow is going to be triggered inside of PipeDream. There is an AI that will look through the voice file and will output text. And then what we're going to do is show, as you can see, so you have the new message from Ishan, this is me, and you have the transcription, and here is a summary. So let's say that if you have time to read through it, you just start a party, chilling, somebody sends you an important message, you have time to read through it in diagonal, you can get a gist of the message, okay? And you can respond. And if you really don't have time, it's a really long message, you can just read the summary. That will save you a lot of time. It's a really cool automation to make. I know there are already some bots on Telegram that can do this, but let's say that you have some confidential data, somebody sends you like a voice memo with some information that is important, or you could also have some personal data. You don't want to give this to a Telegram channel. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this flow. You can create it by yourself if you want, but I already created a template that will be available in the description of the video. And you can actually just copy the flow. You can duplicate it and play with it. So we have a Telegram trigger that will be triggered when a new message arrives in the bot channel. So I triggered this workflow by forwarding a message here, transfer the message, but you can actually trigger this bot by directly sending a voice message. You can also do this. All right, so this is a bit of the tricky part. You don't have to understand. If you don't understand, it's fine. I'm actually using the Telegram API to get the file. So basically in the trigger node gives us some file ID, and we actually have to tell Telegram, I need this file here. I need to get this file, all right? Next, we have the transcription. So there are many ways you can transcribe a file, an audio file. There's many ways to do a speech to text. You have solution by Microsoft Azure, solution by AWS, and there's a really cool solution made by OpenAI, and there's lots of solutions online that are usually pretty expensive. So why I chose OpenAI Whisper to do this? Because their algorithm is actually really powerful and it's quite cheap. If you have an OpenAI API subscription already, and you actually generated an API key, you can use this. In what case I would use AWS, for example, to transcribe audio files. In the case that you do live content, like if you do some live transcription, it would actually be really beneficial because it's more powerful. So, but in our case, we don't need this. So we're going to be using the OpenAI Whisper. So the node is already configured. What you have to do is use your OpenAI ChatGPT account here. I'll let you do this. There's a lot of tutorials online on how to do this. It's really easy. I just have to create an account, pay for the API, and you can actually set up your account here. All right, so nothing much to say. Everything is already plugged in. You don't have to do anything. So it will actually generate this transcription. And this is a cool part. So we're going to use the transcription and we're going to summarize it using this GPT node inside of PipeDream. What I really like, what's really cool is like this workflow. If I had to do it, let's say in Lambda, or if I had to do it in Flask, in Python, I would actually have to integrate by myself the APIs, which is not too hard, but it actually it actually takes a bit of time if you want to do it correctly. Here it's really easy. I have all my blocks set up, and I can actually make a really cool prototype in minutes. I guess this prototype I made it in like 10 minutes. So this really shows you the power of first serverless and PipeDream. And here we have our last node before sending the message. It's actually a node to format the text, so it's actually not needed. If you want to send the text directly, you can do it. Me, I like to apply some formatting because in this sending message node of Telegram, I actually like to have some formatting. I will show you. Okay, so in this note here, I have some asterisks here, and this actually says I want the text to be bold. I want the text to be a title, because I want the text to stand out a bit. Otherwise, your text is just going to look like this. So it's actually a little improvement that I made this morning. If you don't want this, you can just disable the parse mode markdown. You can hide it and remove these asterisks. Okay. So this node is actually not needed if you don't want to use it. All right, so I hope you like this tutorial. If you have some ideas, you can just send in the comments what tutorial you want next, or an automation you would like to be built, and actually I can actually make it and show you how it works. So this is a fairly simple automation, and it really shows you the power of serverless here. I will be putting the template in the description so you can use it and have fun with it. It doesn't use a lot of credit, it's pretty efficient. And yeah, I hope you had a good time playing around with this automation. And yeah, and you can visit my website, ishamletenu.com. And if you need some automation to be done, or if you need some advice, I can help you with this. So let's see each other in another video and tackle another subject. All right, see you guys.